Now, the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, PENGASSAN, has honored some of its past leaders for their contributions to the growth of the association and the welfare of workers in the oil and gas sector. Speaking during the event, PENGASSAN President Comrade Festus OSIFO also urged the federal government to take urgent steps to address rising poverty and the increase in cost of living across the country. OSIFO, who spoke on Sunday to journalists on the sideline of the event, expresses concern over the rise in prices of essential commodities, including cooking gas and petrol, which he said continue to put pressure on households and the workers. He said government could reverse the trend with the right policies and sufficient political will, stressing that tackling poverty should remain a priority in efforts to improve the living conditions of Nigerians.
Cross board must quickly look at the poverty rate in Nigeria, because you cannot completely eradicate or minimize the state of insecurity if there is poverty in the land. At least people must be able to feel themselves, right? People must be able to have the basic necessity of life. They must be able to put shelter over their head, and they must be able to clothe themselves. What Nigerians need are not really too much. What Nigeria wants is not really much. They are the basics. And these are what we think that when government across board sit down together and have the political will, they can truly resolve.
At the event, the association presented awards to some of its former leaders in recognition of their service and contributions to the union. Among those recognized are former PENGASSAN President Comrade Babatunde Oguns, who served from 2002 to 2008, a former President Peter Esele, who served from 2004 to 2006, a former General Secretary Comrade Kenneth Narebo, and Austin Izenwaka. Awards were also presented to past general secretaries for their administrative contributions. The association's current president expressed gratitude to the former leaders, saying the strong foundation they laid through years of solidarity and purposeful leadership has contributed significantly to the gains being enjoyed by workers in the sector today. While expressing appreciation for the recognition, some of the past leaders also commended Comrade Festus OSIFO for what they described as his efforts to advance the association and build on the achievements of previous administration, though he said that he owes all of these to all his cabinets.
You see, thought it wise that as we are rounding down our tenure, that it's quite apt for us to invite our past leaders just to do one thing, just to say thank you. Nothing more but to say thank you for everything that you have represented. To say thank you for what you have done for this great association. To say thank you for the solid foundation that you have laid over the years. Because if not for such foundation, none of us would have been here today. If not for the great work that you have done since PENGASSAN was bettered in August 1978, it wouldn't have been possible for the oil and gas industry to have the kind of strong voice that we have in Nigeria today. A lot of you past leaders, you left your comfort zone. You left the comfort of your home to intercede, to intervene, and to advocate for the welfare of PENGASSAN.
President OSIFO has taken all of us here to a new level. We need to recognize it. We need to tell him thank you. We need to let him know that he has done a job that is good for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, what else can I say about President OSIFO? President OSIFO has created new things for PENGASSAN, and all of us are proud of it.
And here celebrating past officers, and you need to give credit to all of them, done their own sacrifices in their own time, different times. We will move on to when the secretariat was handed over to us. We now had a delegates conference, and that was when Chief Shino came on board. and that was another hectic period. I think sometimes in one of these engagements like this, we need to tell the history, so those coming on board will know where we came from and then where we are going. So on behalf of the Secretariat, as a former General Secretary, I want to thank the association for the recognition and the time. It's indeed a pleasure to meet old friends, and that's what the union is all about.
We hope the next coming administration, they will carry it forward. And we thank also this current leadership for recognizing our past leaders and also for immortalizing Johnson and Young Okoro all during this regime. So it is a good thing. So it gives us a hope that when we are not around, when we are not there, our will be recognized.
And that's it in business news. Right about now, we'll take another short break, and when we return, we'll bring you more news from the foreign scene and, of course, in sports news. Do well to join us again.